welcome. Let me get my lip gloss. So I can be cute for you. Welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. Thank you for joining. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 10:45 p.m. We are on our journey to 6,000 subscribers. We are currently at 5,200, I believe. You know what? I need to take this nail polish off. So we're going to take off our nail polish. We're also in the middle of our Self-Love September series. So I'm going to read a couple of pages from our book for the month, which is The Game of Life and How to Play It. And we'll do some snacking chats and some other things. Now, usually, terrible. Okay, let's take this off. Let's take it off. Hello. Welcome. We are taking off this nail polish. That's what we're going to do. Because it is rough. It's looking rough. Have not seen my nails in a very long time. Hello. If you're just joining us, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening. Hey, Lululemon. Hello, JR. How are you? Ooh, look at my nails, Aysia. Ay. I forget. Yes, you are. You are first. Lululemon was first. Shout out to Lululemon. JR is second. Hey, Jay. How are you? You said, where is everybody? It's all right. I'm early. From where we've been in the past, this is early. 10:45 is early because it's been like 11 to 10-ish. Sometimes it's getting kind of late, but as the days get a little shorter and stuff, we're gonna start moving it back up to about 10:30. I would like to get to 10 o'clock. We shall see. How is everybody today? I hope everybody's good. How was your day? What are you snacking on tonight? Of course, I always miss you. Absolutely. What would I do without my Lulu? Milk? How is that a snack? Or is that like a saying that the young people say? I'm not really sure. I just heard about 6'7". Is it 6'7"? I'm so not a young person anymore. And I'm okay with that. Okay. Let's get this off my nails. So I'm going to do a full clean nail. Beta! Hello. I love when my ladies are in the chat. Because usually we are bombarded, right? I mean, Jay's here. But usually we get bombarded. So we don't get to talk much. Please don't. I just saw today. She said, please don't say. I still haven't seen the video. I just heard about it. And the mother was talking about it. And I was like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And so she was like, please tell me what this is about. And so one of the teachers was like, okay, this is what it's about. And so he gave us like the rundown. I was like, oh, okay. But I mean, everybody, I guess, at some point has had their moment. Now, us as millennials, we didn't have the virality like that because we didn't have all that. We only had we had like when I was growing up, we had what? The digital cameras. That was all we had. We didn't have no video like y'all got video today. None of that. Hello, Cozy. Cozy Mon. Hello. Hello, Vital. Hey, we missed you. How are you? Now I feel like I want to say it just because y'all don't want me to say it. So please don't say it. Is it cringe when like older people say it and you be like, oh, because you get tired of hearing it in school? Or is it because it's like, oh, but you're like mom? When mom said it's cringe. Why are my nails peeling like this? I don't like it. But I mean, it is the season. You know, I feel like like she said, Beta said both. That's fair, Beta. That is so fair. I'm totally okay with that. I feel like it's the time of year where your skin starts to like peel and fall off, like turn into like a shed like a snake. It's that time. Okay, we don't mind no money now. We don't miss no coins. It is. I just started a Faith and Finances 30-day challenge yesterday. So we out here, all us, right? And somebody just said September 1st is locked in. The lock-in challenge was like, go hard on your dreams, go hard on your goals for the rest of this year. So I think we're all on one accord there. Let's go get the shmoney. Hello, Nathaniel. How are you? Let's see here. What are you playing about? Had your mother have to give you sleepy gummy before you go to sleep? Me? No, because we didn't have those back then. We didn't have like gummies for sleep. They would just say, go to sleep. Okay. It wasn't no back talk. You just went to sleep. You know. Let's see here. Same here. Good money. Hey, Beta. Vita. Hello to the new people. And hello, Nathaniel. Hey, Misfit. Thank you, Misfit. How you been? How was your Labor Day? Did you travel? Nathaniel needs some attention. They get like that sometimes. Little boys need their mamas every now and again. So what's the word for today? Good question. Hello, Kumar. Thank you. Hey, Kayshawn. How are you? Hello, Richard. If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 10:54 p.m. We would love for you to like and subscribe, hang out in with us tonight, and let us know where you're tuning in from. I promise we do not bite. So don't be shy. Come and say hello. Hello, Daria. Hello, hello. Yep, every day was decent. Okay, good. Good, good, good. What did I eat for dinner? I had pasta. Pasta. And then my snack for this evening is, drum roll, please. Even though I feel like I showed this to you a couple days ago. But I've been wanting it and have not eaten it yet. Layla. Olives. I wanted some olives. So, yeah, I'm about to take care of these tonight. I need to get comfy. Hold on. I'm going to hoop this. Oh. Bow wow. Okay, Nathaniel. You ate pancakes with bacon? Oh, okay. That was for dinner? See, here's the thing. I do love a good breakfast for dinner. That is good. Like, Now, I haven't done any sugar for 30-something days, so I'm good on that part. But, like an omelet for dinner with some hash browns or something. Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. Yeah. We call it breakfast dinner. Oh, that sounds good, Lulu. Yes. Dinner for breakfast is good. It is, right? It's really good. If you're just joining us, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 10:56 p.m. Let us know who you are in the chat. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. And don't forget to like and subscribe. We are currently at, what's our number for today? Oh, that's a good question. Let's see. First, let's do this. I wish this was already set and forget, but I guess not. And then let me see what our poll question is for tonight. I like to I don't like this new setup they have, but it is what it is. Misfit, you never had grits? No. Really? Interesting. I think you like them. You ever had cream of wheat, Misfit? Or what would be similar to like grits? I say cream of wheat. Or yeah, that's all I could think of right now. No, cream of wheat. Is it polenta taste like grits? You have wheat thins. No. You mean like wheat thins in a box? No, grits are like grits are thick. If they're runny, they don't. You don't want those. You definitely don't want those. We grew up eating breakfast for dinner or lunch, whatever. Yeah, that's good stuff. My name is Nate. Hi, Nate. How are you? Hello. Okay. Oh, I don't like this poll on here. Hold on. I'm gonna sit back. Let me push this thing a little closer. Hold up. Hold on to your horses. Because I like to sit back and talk with you. There we go. Much better. And you'll bring the eggs. They gotta be farm fresh eggs. I done got spoiled. I got spoiled. Okay, let me get this poll question up really quick and then we will get started. Yes, only the freshest. Thank you. Yep. Okay. Tonight we're also going to read a couple more pages of our book for the month, which is The Game of Life and How to Play It. And then we will, oh, I did not charge my laptop. I did have a meeting though. Okay. Hello, Shaded. How are you? Oh, that's what I was gonna say. No, we're not doing talent tonight, but that was a question of mine. Do y'all have a hidden talent? If so, what is it? That's not the poll question because it's just open-ended. But what do you have a hidden talent and what is it? Because we are doing a self-love September series, and so that is a very valid question. What is your hidden talent? Let us know. In the meantime, let me get this poll question up. Huh? What are you talking about, Nate? Who's that? Okay, let's see here. Hey, Delilah. Where you been? Delilah's been MIA for a minute. Glad to see you back, Delilah. Are you in Las Vegas, Nate? How old are you, Nate? There we go. Let's take this. You have a hidden talent. Everybody has a hidden talent. Thank you, Delilah. Good question. Very good question. Yes. Where have you been? You've been MIA. Oh, goodness. We are back in September. We have already had Labor Day now. We are on the downslope of the year. Like, for real, for real. The days are getting a teeny bit shorter. Yeah. Hello, Sleepy. You said not everyone? I think everybody has a talent, but kind of to Misfit's point, it's hidden within you and you just don't know where it is. So I had a conversation with a friend of mine and they said that I am, how did he say it? He said, I think that I'm somewhat like in a box. He said, you just don't know. He said, if you can really let yourself shine, he said, because I do feel like you put yourself in a box. I was like, me? I put myself in a box? Maybe I'm not in a box with y'all. Maybe I'm in a box with other people. Because most of the people that I deal with do not have YouTube channel. Or I have told them, but I was like, it's still good. It's like 52 followers. 52,000. 52,000. Oh, let's speak it into existence. Yes. No, but I will, yeah. I just think it's interesting. But people will see things in you that you may not see in yourself. So that's essentially why I asked about your hidden talent. Because there may be something that you probably do, that you possess, that you downplay it, but other people would consider that a huge strength. And other people would showcase that if they were you. They're like, man, if I had what you got, I would definitely use that. Because I've had many people have said that to me. And I'd be like, well, how do you use it? Well, what is it? Can you be more specific? And I'll do that often. I've had a couple of people have said that to me. Say, Aysia, if I had what you had, what do I have? So look, we're over here together. We are over here figuring this stuff out together, okay? Hello. Hey Garth, how are you? I have not seen Max in a while. Or maybe like a week and a half I've seen Rob. I feel like I haven't seen Rob and Max since I left my mom's house. Because when I was at my mom's and I had them, I remember them in the chat. Sophia. I haven't seen Sophia in a while. It's been a while. It's been probably before because Q hasn't been on in a while either. So I feel like Sophia left before Q or something. I don't know. Now Q did tell me he had some things going on, so that's why we haven't seen him. Hello, Appa. How are you? On the right stage, anyone can shine bright. Yeah, anyone, Misfit, even you. Hello. Hi. Hi, Nee. Interesting, yeah. But we've had a lot going on. So, Delilah, once we got to 5,000 subscribers, we had like 3 or 4 days, which we had an influx of people, like in and out. And we had gained about 150 subscribers in like 3 days. And so the chat was crazy. Just couldn't even read the chat. It was going so fast. And I think that was about the time that they came in and they saw, and then I couldn't, it was going so fast that I couldn't really announce people like I normally would. And so I think that might have been it. So yeah. Hello, Nate. Okay. I can't stay on for long, unfortunately, because I'm on break. Slower. Oh, overtime. Okay. That's why you get on. Yes. Thank you, Delilah. Yeah, one night was like 81. The next night was like 81. And then the next night was like 40. I was like, whoa. Ooh. Hello, Neely. Hola. So we've calmed down a little bit. We've made some new friends. We've had some new people come on. We've increased some moderators. Shout out to Misfit this evening. I think Misfit's my only moderator on right now. So yeah, we've had Nevaeh became moderator. Jess, I'm not sure if you know Jess. And then Wiley. So yeah. Had a lot of things happening. So if you're just joining us, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 11:08 p.m. The time goes by so fast when I'm with you all. I can't believe it's already been 23 minutes. Me rambling. Okay, so what we are going to do is I'm going to put this poll question in the chat because that's what I said 20 minutes ago. I'm going to do that right now. In the meantime, do you have a hidden talent? And this is our Self-Love September series. In the meantime, so we are going to hush. In the meantime, we are going to go over the book that we had, which is The Game of Life and How to Play It. We're going to read 2 pages from that, not too many, but it's a very short read. You can download it if you so choose to. You can get it off Google because it is a free book. It is an older book. It's been around for literally 100 years, but it's a really good book to read in which you want to call in different things in your life if you're looking for affirmations. And there are some scriptures in there as well. So we're going to read The Game of Life and how to play it. You do not have to be Christian to read the book. You do not have to be, you can be atheist, you can be agnostic. You could just read it for what it is and see if it resonates with you. If not, that's fine too. Okay? Does Jess make the jury? Yes. Jess makes the jury. You got it. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So let me get in this poll. Because I will go on a tangent and then we'll look up and it'll be 25 minutes since I posted the poll question. Aysia, post the poll question. You ready? There we go. Poll question is up. Oh, I can't. I'm not sitting the right way to do it. Just pretend that was a drum roll, okay? Let me move this out the way. I feel like I need a pillow on my back. I will leave after the poll. Have a great night, you all. You too, Aysia. Always smiling. Thank you. Thank you, Delilah. Okay. So the poll question is up. The poll question is, do you test the people that you potentially want to be in a relationship with? Dun, dun, dun. Now, this is also part of our self-love series, by the way. Yeah. And I say that because I watched a video that also said that men do that often. Men say they will test women. So that's really where that came from. So I just opened it up to everybody because I feel like it's probably universal, but it's probably a spoken word with men and an unspoken word with women. So the question is, do you test the people that you want to be in a relationship with? Yes or no? And then let me know why. Let me know why. And while you're thinking of an answer, I am going to go ahead and read the book, okay? So the book is The Game of Life and How to Play It. And I'm going to read, we're on page 26. Is that where I was? Yeah, okay. The soul is the subconscious mind, and it must be saved from wrongdoing or from wrong thinking. In the 23rd Psalm, we read, He restoreth my soul. This means that the subconscious mind or soul must be restored with the right ideas. And the mystical marriage is the marriage of the soul and the spirit, or the subconscious and superconscious mind. They must be one. When the subconscious is flooded with the perfect ideas of the superconscious, God and man are one. And I and my Father are one. That is, He is one with the realm of perfect ideas. He is the man made in God's likeness and image, imagination, and is given power and dominion over all created things, his mind, body, and affairs. It is safe to say that all sickness and unhappiness, let me blank that up. It is safe to say that all sickness and unhappiness comes from the violation of the law of love. A new commandment I give unto you, love one another, and in the game of life, love or goodwill takes every trick. For example, a woman I know had for years an appearance of terrible skin disease. The doctors told her it was incurable. She was in despair. She was on the stage and she feared she would soon have to give up her profession. and as she had no other means of support. She, however, procured a good engagement, and on opening night she made a great hit. She received flattering notices from the critics and was joyful and elated. The next day, she received a notice of dismissal. A man in the cast had been jealous of her success and had caused her to be sent away. She felt hatred and resentment taking complete possession of her, and she cried out, "Oh God, don't let me hate that man." That night she worked for hours in the silence. She said, "I soon came into a very deep silence. It seemed I seemed to be at peace with myself, with the man, and the whole world. I continued this for 2 following nights, and on the third day I found I was completely healed of the skin disease. In asking for love or goodwill, she had fulfilled the law. For love is the fulfilling of the law, and the disease which came from the subconscious resentment was wiped out. Continual criticism produces rheumatism, as critical, inharmonious thoughts cause unnatural deposits in the blood, which settle in the joints. False growths are caused by jealousy, hatred, unforgiveness, fear, etc. Every disease, let me say that again, every disease is caused by a mind not at ease. I said once in my class, there is no use asking anyone what's the matter with you. We just might as well say, who's the matter with you? Unforgiveness is the most prolific cause of disease. It will harden your arteries, your liver, and it will affect your eyesight. In its train are endless ills. I called a woman one day who said she was ill from having eaten a poisoned oyster. I replied, "Oh no, the oyster was harmless. You poisoned the oyster." "What's the matter with you?" she answered. "Oh, about 19 people." She had quarreled with 19 people who had become so inharmonious that she attracted the wrong oyster. Any inharmony on the external indicates there is the mental inharmony. As within, so without. Man only enemies are with himself. And that's all I'm going to read for tonight. This book is so good. Again, the book is called The Game of Life and How to Play It. This was technically in the actual book, this was page 27. Named my RV Holistic Harmony. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, let's read this chat. Hello, Han. Hey, Robert. Okay, I can see it being that way. I test to see if people are being authentic. The only thing I test is my car battery. That's probably because you've been in a relationship for so long, Miss Fit, I think. But if you were just getting back into it. Hey, Robert. I have to see if action matches words. Okay. Just got home. All right, Robert. Thank you, hon. Dis-ease, exactly. It's behavior and discipline. You got it, Jay. You got it. Yeah. Because you can think about a couple of people. I mean, just people in general, people in your life, people that pass by, people who are always, having illnesses and having sicknesses. And you just think about this, like, well, who's the matter with you, right? Who are you letting keep you sick? Who are you letting keep you stuck? Who are you letting distract you and cause illness in your body? Because it's something that you're not dealing with. And because you're not dealing with it, it's going to come out in some way or another. Oh, yeah. And so if you're just joining us, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Help us get to our goal of 6,000 subscribers. And let us know in the poll, do you test people? Do you test people that you want a relationship with? Let us know yes or no, and then also let us know why. Because I think that is a discussion. That's a good discussion to have. We're also in our Self-Love September series, so we would love for you to join in with us. We just got finished reading our book, which is The Game of Life and How to Play It. And let's see here. Also, what is your hidden talent? So Garth just reminded me of that. So what is your hidden talent? Let us know in the chat as well. Hey, D Nice. I'm wonderful. How are you? Thank you. Okay. Are you leaving, Misfit? Is that what you're telling me? You can't leave. You can't leave. Okay, my hidden talent is discernment. I am great at hiring the right person for the right position, but I don't know how to market it. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So what is your what is it that you what's your profession? So when you say you don't know how to market it, you mean you don't know how to market the position itself, or you don't know how to market your what is it? What are you not knowing how to market? And let's see. How many subscribers do we have? We currently have okay, let's do this. You say you don't know what's hidden. What would be a hidden talent to me is something that people would be shocked to know that you do that. They'd be like, really? You do that? Yeah, right. Like I probably if most people didn't know, I would say probably my handstands. But since most people know because I've been talking about it for so long, for like the last 90 something days, I won't say that's a hidden talent. I would say I can hula hoop. I like hula hooping, by the way. And I say that because I just found a hula hoop here in the house. And so I got really excited. I was like, oh, a hula hoop. Market to get a better job. Okay. Gotcha. I feel like I was... Okay. I have lots of talents. Okay. So... You're saying market to get a better job. You mean the actual person? How do you know when you get that person they're perfect for the job? What is it in your discernment that you know? Let's read this. Okay. Do you test people that you want to be in a relationship with? 56% say yes, 22% say no, and 22% say sometimes. Okay. All right. If you are just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 11:23 p.m. We are on our journey to 6,000 subscribers. We currently have 5,234 subscribers. Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you to all of our new subscribers. Let us know who you are in the chat so we can also shout you out. If you have joined in the last week or two, I guess, maybe. Okay, 6,000 minus 50. What did I say the number was? 5234. Somebody do the math. Hey. Hey. Oh, 766. I meant, yeah, so we need a total of 766 subscribers to go to reach our goal of 6,000. So we're really excited about it. Let me turn it down. I can see a little bit better. Okay. I can tell if they're a good fit for the position. How long have you been in business, Garth? This is the business that you own? And so what's your hidden talent, Vital? They had some time to think about it. Really? Ventriloquist? That's wild. Yeah, definitely would not have known that. And like you don't move your mouth at all. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Definitely would not have ever in a million years have guessed that one. Hello, Silvio. Hola from Brazil. Hola, Silvio. I am in America. Oh, hey, Sandy. Okay, let's see here. Where is my stuff? I don't even know if he's still on. He said stay beautiful, so I don't know if he disappeared or not. Because usually when he says something like that, it may mean he's gone. Okay. Most of my jobs have included hiring. Hey, Chief. How are you? Okay, Chief, what is your hidden talent? My brothers and I used to practice a lot, so okay. That's really cool. How many siblings do you have? I think I'm dead tomorrow night. Oh, is it because of that tractor? Hello, Bastion. Mom or dad? Oh, you have a whole family affair, Vital? What? How many on each side then? No, just most of my jobs have included. Okay. And how are you, Bastion? If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 11:28 p.m. Let us know who you are in the chat. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. Also, since we do go live every night, the last 5 live streams that we have, you are welcome to go back and watch with no ads. We are a monetized channel. However, if you go back and watch this week here, you have a whole week to watch any of the last 5 live streams that we've done and don't have to worry about any ads. Now, we do stay on our live streams about 2 to 2.5 hours, so that gives you time to go back and watch them ad free. So go back and do that. Definitely do that this week, okay? And then shout out to all my moderators this evening. I did see Misfit. I think he may have hopped off. We also have Robert, but I think he might be He said he had to, freshen up so he could be clean and fresh just for us. So we're going to let him do that. We also have Chief in the building. And then, hello, Jess. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. Okay. So don't forget to answer the poll question. Do you test the people that you want to be in a relationship? And then also, what is your hidden talent? So we are currently in our self-love series. And sometimes that self-love is not just always about all the shadow work and all the other work that has to be done. But some of it is just kind of going back to your roots, going back to your like beginnings where you had fun. So it's not always about the uncovering of things, but it's really just also just leaning into your playful, loving self. So also let us know, if you have a hidden talent, tell us. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. Okay. Oh, you had your first ultrasound. Congratulations. Let's see here. Okay. My mom had 3 of us. My dad had 8. Wow. Okay. That's cool. Okay. So it's like 11. You got, so that's okay. That's a lot. Teacher. Thank you, Jay. Jay, did you tell me your hidden talent? I feel like Garth said his, yeah. Sandy, what's your hidden talent? I feel like a lot of people have a hidden talent. What else you got, Jess? And then tonight, my snack is olives. So I have not opened them yet. But my snack for this evening for our snack and chat is olives. Only 766 subscribers to go. Bum, 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 bum. Did I see your chat about the combine? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay, but I grew up with 2 in my household, 2 other brothers I grew up with in close proximity. Okay. I think big families are really, really like special. Because you learn a lot about life through your siblings, I think. And many people don't always get that. What types of tests are you thinking while we're in question? What do you mean? Oh, what type of tests am I thinking? Oh, you mean for the relationship thing. So there are kind of like unspoken tests. I think for women they're unspoken. For men, I think they're spoken. Meaning that you're testing her. That's what I'm saying. She doesn't know you're testing her. And I think we do our own tests. We just don't call it that. I think we are more observers than anything else. Like, when you go on a date, right? What does he do? What does she show up? How does he show up, right? Not necessarily like how does he treat you, right? Is he like opening doors? Did he bring you like flowers or a gift or something? Those kinds of things. Like if I give you my number, how long does it take you to call? That's what I mean. Like if I say I'm hungry, do you just like, hey, I'll send you some money to eat, or you like, what you gonna do? What you gonna eat? You know what I mean? Things like that. I think there are a lot of little different tests you could have. So, Vital, we need a total of 766 more subscribers to go. All right, Sandy. What is the best advice for an 18-year-old girl? What route is good? College or what? What do you mean college or what? What is your or what? And then it would depend on what she likes to do. What would she like to go into? If she wants to be a doctor, she needs to go to school. If she wants to be an artist or a fashion designer, I'm like, maybe go to school to learn some design. If she wants to be a cook, she can just, there's YouTube and stuff. I'm not always big on all the college stuff. I would probably rather say, like, if you were going into something, I would probably do more so of a trade, like a 2-year trade school than a 4-year college. That's just me. Now, I did graduate from a 4-year college, but I went back to school for a trade. So I did, I got my bachelor's in electronic journalism, hence me talking to you now. So I've always been in communication. And then I got my project management degree from a technical college. So I think you can do both. And I think the trade would probably give you more instant access to do more things hands-on. I think a lot of times when you go to school for all that time and nobody really knows what they want to do, then you spend a lot of time in there only to come out and pay a lot of money and a lot of debt back and do something completely out of something different than what you went to school for. Because I know so many people who went to school for something completely different than the job that they're doing right now. So that's why I would say a trade. Because I'm probably the only one that I could think of that is doing something in their trade, communication. But I mean, in their field, if they went to a 4-year college. Unless you knew without a shadow of a doubt, when you started, you knew exactly what you wanted to be. Oh, wow, Chief, y'all just can't catch a break, huh? Who y'all, you didn't read my book, the book earlier. Okay. Hey, Noble, how are you? I saw your message. Okay. No, you're giving me flowers. Huh? Why you gotta say it so strongly? I felt like that was in all caps, Garth. The way you said it. No, you're giving me flowers. That's clutching my pearls right now. Speaking of which, where is my I didn't put my necklace on. It's okay. We don't need a necklace. Okay. Test them with giving them a live plant and see how long it lives. That's what you're testing with, a live plant? Man, so she has to have a green thumb. Sheesh. Give her a snake plant. They live forever. That's the only plant that I've kept alive. Okay, listen. So I bought a snake plant because they said it's supposed to be good for good for the house, and then also it's a very sturdy plant. It almost, if you didn't know any better, you would think it was fake because it's really hard, like not hard like aloe, but just hard like it's almost like plastic looking. But you only have to water it like once a month, and it's a really good one. So that's a good plant to have. And then I feel like that's the only one that I've kept alive. And then I did grow an avocado seed. I peeled it, put it in water, and then let it sprout. You're supposed to, okay, so when you do an avocado seed, you're supposed to soak it for an hour and then peel all the skin off of it. And then you take 3 toothpicks and pick on each side so that it can kind of hang out of the jar that you put the water in. And you don't, I don't think I fully submerged it. I think maybe I did fully submerge it. Fully submerge the seed in the jar, and then after like 3 weeks you'll start to see it sprout. And so once it got to about this big or so, then I planted it in the yard. And that was right before I moved out of the house that I was in. And just so happened, which is interesting, is when I moved into the house, there was a tree that had fallen over, and so they had cut it. By the time I seen it, it was maybe about 15 feet of it still kind of hanging out, and so they ended up going out and grounding it out. And so I put the seed right where the other tree was. So I was like, wouldn't that be cool if I put a seed back and it grew into an avocado tree? Even though you need 2 trees to be able to cross-pollinate to actually make avocados. That's what I think I've been told. All right, so let me stop chatting. Let me read this chat. How long should we wait to call? Oh, are you asking how long should you wait to call? I would say no more than, I would like to say 24 hours. No more than 24 hours. If she gave you her number and you can tell that she was genuinely interested and she's doing the things, remember we talked about this, like laughing, touching her hair, smiling, giving you interest, showing you interest. She's leaning to you, not like, I gotta go, and just, just giving you her number and running off. But if she's genuinely interested, yeah, 24 hours or less, I would say. I wouldn't say like 5 minutes in, but yeah. She likes microbiology. Okay, Jay. You are reeling them in gradually. Yes. This has got a lot of juice. Hold on, I do not make a mess. See, this is what you need a man for. Can you open this? I don't want to spill it. Hold on. We've got olives. Okay. Where's my spoon? I don't want to spill it. Okay. Do these have pits in them? No, right? No, does pitted mean they have all pits in it or no? No. Okay. I think C do like it. What does that mean? Like 5 minutes after I totally got on the fire. Oh. It was a joke. Oh. Pushing towards. Oh, you're pushing her towards microbiology. Then if she likes microbiology, she gotta go to school. I don't know where, unless she's doing her own experiments, what part of microbiology she's trying to go to. I feel like I just need cheese and crackers now. And this would be amazing. Can I find some cheese and crackers? Snake plants are great for cleaning the air. Yes. Which is weird because they don't move. So, but how do you clean the air and you don't move? I mean, that sounds weird because in-house plants don't move anyway. But you know what I mean? They're not like flowy type plants or nothing. So I literally want to know, like, how do they clean the air? She didn't get to hug the tree. Who, me? So let me tell you what I did today. Let me read the chat first. No, I'm going to tell you what I did today. So today, I walked like I normally do. And then I was a big girl today. And I took some stuff to Goodwill. Woo woo. And then I walked past the I don't like to cross streets. I crossed 8 lanes of traffic today. And then I was going to help this older lady across the street, but she just was standing there. I think she wanted me to know who she was, but anywho, let's stay there. And then I found a nice tree and I sat under it for like 15 minutes and I put my feet in the grass. So I didn't need to hug the tree. I sat under the tree for 15 minutes and no ants bit me. That's like the best day ever. I could have stayed there forever and the weather was perfect. Perfect. The only thing I was missing was these olives. Delicious. These are really good, by the way. And they're like perfect. They're not like really salty. You know, the green ones be really, really salty. The black ones are like chopped here. Shout out to Wiley. Should have took some more of these. Gotta go back over there. Believe it or not, my thorn's not so green. I didn't do any instructions about seeds. I toss when they just grow. Wow. Hello, Costa. Being a single dad. I'm sure you're doing a great job, though. One thing I have noticed is that the men that do come across my path, especially on YouTube, I do find that they are active fathers. I like that. Really 24 hours wrong, like 2 or 3 days. Yeah, because to me, 2 or 3 days means you're now you're trying to put me in like suspense. And then also you're also giving me time to do other things. And forget we had a conversation. I am a Gemini. We change our ideas, our thoughts, our temperature changes very quickly. Don't give me that much time. Don't give me that much time. Oh my goodness. Hey, hip hop. You are so welcome, Jay. Chief, they're delicious. They're so good. I'm glad. Thank you, Guard. You see me struggling? Why you didn't come through the screen? Okay. Wow. Okay. I want to be your friend by thought. What does that mean by friend by thought, hip hop? Wow, that sucks, Chief. I feel like God's gonna make a way for you, though. It's all in the thoughts that you have. You know, your thoughts are powerful, Chief. If you think negative, negative comes. You think positive, positive comes. Always and everything. Always. Just remember what you said earlier. Yesterday, you wanted a good harvest. The harvest will come and it'll be so great that it'll pay for it many times over. Or maybe you get more land. Something will always happen in your favor if you continue to think positively. The more negative you think, you spiral out of control. I'm just murdering these. These just slow down. Hello, Bruno. You're joining from my live. Welcome, Bruno. Snake plants can be chopped up and placed back in the soil there. Oh, really? Now I want to go get my snake plant back. I left it at my grandma's house. I hope she didn't kill it. And not that she's bad with plants, but she overwaters stuff. I'm like, it only needs it once a month. Yay, aliens. I'm glad you didn't go. Listen, Garth. Wait a minute, so Garth, look. The only thing I can focus on is going straight. We're just going straight. You know how Finding Nemo, just keep swimming, just walk straight. So I press the button, and then, when you press the button, all the cars on this side drive off anyway. And so once they all drive off and I look around, then I'm like, phew. Then I start walking, and so I'm already halfway through by the time the walk sign comes on anyway. So I'm like, okay, good. And then I was feeling myself. I was like, you did that. So let me go ahead and walk. And then I'm walking past the entrance to the highway. And then it says red, and it's like caution. I was like, I'm good. I'm not good, because they're coming. I was like, oh my God, sorry. My bad. It was only like one lane though, but yeah, I had to quick two-step. I had to jog. I was like, thank you. But they waited for me. Okay, let me see here. Hey, Wesley. Hey, Wesley. How are you? Let me see. I'm a baddie. Hello. Hello, Monyon. Oh, pretty chocolate Tootsie Roll. That's cute. Hello, Monyon Tess. Are you laughing, Robert? I love that, though. Pretty chocolate Tootsie Roll. Why do I want a Tootsie Roll now? Man, now I'm going to be dreaming of Tootsie Rolls. I haven't had a Tootsie Roll in a minute. And here's the thing. What's your favorite Tootsie Roll? Because I'm a red girly, though. I will eat the chocolate. Don't get me wrong. I will tear it up. But I love me a cherry Tootsie Roll. Oh, that's cool, Chief. Hello, MD. Hi, JoJo. Gemini seconds are mind changes. Listen. I had to tell my friends, listen, listen, hey. Don't give me time. I'd be like, who are you? Who is that? Don't give me time. Bitch. We be on something else. I'm gonna book the whole flight somewhere. Well, now I know 24 hours. Thank you, Robert. And they're not salty at all. Like, at all. And it's got 1 milligram of iron. I feel like it should have more than that, but that's okay. Let me show it to you. and it's no pit in there. And now I feel like I need some cheese and some crackers. No, God, man. I feel like I need to go look in the kitchen for some cheese and some crackers. Because would this go good with like, yeah, no. Would it go good with, pepper jack cheese? Nah. I feel like it need probably be better with cheddar. I don't got no cheddar. Dang. Ding, ding, ding. Let me blow this out of the way because I do not want to spill all the juice. It's so temperamental. So extra. Ba, ba, ba. By the way, I am on my own 30-day fast. Outside of the sugar one, I just started, my mentor did a 30-day faith and finances, which included a fast, faith and finances. So we don't eat from sun up to sundown. So I didn't start eating until 8, I think. Something like that. Yeah. You're gonna see some snacking chats this time around, okay? I really want some popcorn. Nice, that's too much. Well, wait. You seem a magic woman. Hello, hip hop. Okay, let's read this chat. Kill Snake Man, you're dead. If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. We do snack and chats. My snack was olives and Cheetos. Would they have tasted good together? I'm not gonna chance it. I don't want to mess up my taste buds. Let us know who you are in the chat. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. We love Cheetos. We love snacking. We love chatting. And then also let us know, do you test people in your relationships? And what kind of tests do you give them? Are they passing them? Or are they failing them? Are they even, do they know they've been tested? I know they're not, but I know you're not telling them, but do you give them like innuendos, like the hints? And also help us get to 6,000 subscribers. We are currently sitting at 5,234. So we need 777 to go. Let's say 34, 33. With my father in traffic. There was watch across the streets and bridges going. Because how am I 39 so scared to cross the street? It's crazy, right? It's not. It's weird because I'll tell you, I think it is. I think it's the fact that I'm small and I'm petite. And so in my brain, it feels like all these people are already annoyed that they got caught by this light. So you have 8 lanes of traffic, 8 lanes. Well, usually the side streets are maybe 4 lanes, right? 4 lanes, 4 lanes, 8 lanes, 8 lanes. So that's what, 8, 16, 4, 20. So you got like 24 lanes of traffic, and they're all waiting. They all got stuck by the exact same light. They're all annoyed. This is my head. They're all annoyed. And you press the button. Now I gotta wait even longer. And you're tiny and you got little legs. And I gotta wait for you to cross. I feel like there are fumes coming out of their head. Like, oh, why did you press the button? I've got somewhere to be. That's what's going on in my brain. So that's why I don't necessarily like the cross. Anybody else or just me? Okay, let me see. All right, good night, Chief. Hey, Get Gooder. How can you say that? I'm just slow in reading the chat. If you come earlier and be first, you won't have to get ignored. We can always fix that. You just be first. Go look. Okay. Guards, it'll take me forever to read the chat if I go look. Hey, Abby. Knock out the road. And I didn't even hit nothing. All I did was grab the top from the olives and it fell over. I was like, you being so dramatic right now. Hey, Abby. How should I ask my crush for his number without making it awkward? If he says no. You don't ask for his number. You give him yours. If he's your crush and you like him, you give him your number. And say, call me or text me. All right, 6, 7. Ready to go be so mad. 6, 7. Hey, peanut butter. All right, glad you cleaned the kitchen, Sandy. It's so hard to me because next to me there are bad energy. Who is bad energy, hip hop? And you can't bring that into your orbit. Remember, I might need to read that book I just read a little bit earlier. Read it again. Because we call all the things into our life. Sickness, anything that we're feeling, we call all that into our lives. And it's usually something that you haven't forgiven somebody for. It's usually either forgiveness for yourself or forgiveness for others. And that's why we feel that deep hurt in our heart, and which causes our sickness, our ailments, and all that kind of stuff. So, you gotta go dig deep and figure out where that's coming from. Mini font pass lab print test. Yeah. So Sandy got to figure out what she's harboring over there. What energy who she need to forgive. Because all the pains in our bodies is caused from suppressed emotions. That's just across the board. Crossing the interstate. You know how like when you're about to go on the interstate, I was crossing that crosswalk. Still gonna have an experience with you one day. I feel it. We are amazing. Thank you, hip hop. Only first time wrestling. Okay. It's okay, it's very endearing. Nothing wrong with little legs. I don't know how to ask if a girl likes me. You don't know how to ask? What is she doing? Peanut butter. Is she laughing at your jokes? Is she finding ways to be near your locker? Is she finding ways to see you after class even though her class is Gillian's. I don't know what Gillian's is. Even though her class is nowhere near your class. Oh, I just happened to be going this way. No, you wasn't. Is she giving you notes? Are y'all passing notes? Is she giving you random memes? When a girl gives you memes and sends you stuff that she thinks is funny, it's usually probably tailored to you. So I don't send random stuff to random people. If I send you a meme or a joke, it's meant for you. It's meant for you. It's either it's like, oh, watch this because it's funny, because I think about all the people who I can have this humor with. And so I send it to you because I know you would get it. Because other people be like, oh, they'd be too churchy. They can't understand this humor. But you could get it. Or is it like, if she send you stuff that may insinuate that she likes you? Hello, Maya. Hello, Puria. Let me stop chomping. I feel like I'm be chomping your ear. Okay. If you are just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 12:05. We are just after midnight. Let us know who you are in the chat. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. We talk about all kinds of things in here, from self-love to relationships to also we play games from time to time, and we just have fun. We talk about lifestyle, life type stuff here. We are generally, most of us are 18 and up plus, with a large majority of us that are in our 30s. And so if that is a vibe that you like, we would love for you to hang out with us and vibe out. Okay. Give him your number and wait 24 hours. Garth, you're a fast learner. Hello, Puria. Hello, Mayan. Let me see here. Not Dylan talking about who needs help with dating advice. How old are you? How old is she? You know, but I'm not good at knowing when the Hensley like me either. Really? Oh, y'all are both 13. That's so cute. I don't make this with any person. You don't make what, hip hop? Ask her out on a date. At 13, where they gonna go? Putt-putt golf? Their mama's gotta pick them up and take them to the movie? I don't know. I haven't been 13 in a very long time. Are y'all doing y'all going to like, I don't know. Don't ask me. It like a trampoline type park? Where they like, I don't know. I don't know. Like an arcade place, like a Dave and Buster's or something. Dylan, 13. 13. He said 13. Who did what he's lying into two? Where are you sliding into at 13? Hello, Stefan. How are you? I started telling them they're going to have to drop a boulder. Oh my God. Really? Y'all just oblivious, don't read no signs, huh? I'm kind of like that too. But here's the thing, like if we've been friends and I put you in a friend zone, it's very unlikely for you to come back out. You should state your claims very, very early on. You be like, I am really interested. I be like, oh, really? Because otherwise, I put you in a friend. That's almost cemented in at that point. You're not coming back out. It would take a lot for me to move you out of that location, or we would have to completely haven't talked for a really, really long time. So then we come back together. It's almost as if essentially kind of like new ground. Stefan, good in yourself. I'm good, Stefan. How are you? Are you laughing? Okay, you got me rolling on the floor. Me, peanut butter? Hello, Francisco. How are you? Single gain. I turned down a lot. I'm judgmental. Why are you judgmental though? What are you judging? Because here's the thing. Because when you can judge people, but people can judge you back. Catch that, okay? Listen. Oh yeah, that's a good one. A snap. They snap. They do that snap thing. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I know what Snapchat is. Okay. I don't have Snap. Okay, well then yeah, give her your number. Let them judge. I'm fabulous. Are you? Listen, and you say that, and then you're gonna find somebody who you really, really like, and she is going to give you. She gonna make you work for it. You're gonna be like, I don't know why this. I'm intrigued, but why is it so hard? Because she's gonna tell you she's fabulous, and then y'all are gonna go back and forth. Somebody's going to win. It's going to be her. Let me see. Hello, Sat Sarah. How are you? How are you? Okay. If you are new to the channel, double tap that screen. Make sure you like this live. Welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time right now is 12:11 a.m. We are just after midnight. We would love for you to like and subscribe, hang out with us. Let us know who you are in the chat. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. Let us know who you are in the chat. Also, because we do go live each and every night, we are a monetized channel. Thank you to all of our new subscribers. Thank you to all the watching hours and the time that you have put in to this channel. It does not go unnoticed. So because we are a monetized channel, the last 5 live streams that we have that have happened over the course of the last week or so, they are free of ads so that you can watch them this week. So we highly encourage you to go back and watch them this week while there's no ads, because next week we'll put the ads on these particular streams right here. So you have essentially like a week to go back and watch this one or the other previous ones, okay? Okay, great. Okay, and then also make sure you click the poll question to answer the poll question for us. Do you test people that you want to be in a relationship? Let us know. What are you testing them with? What kinds of tests are they getting? Do they know? Do they not know? Let us know. Most of us in this chat are in our 30s. It is an 18 and up chat. Most of us are in our 30s. So if that is something that you are curious about, you're more than welcome to stay and chat with us. We do have a few younger people in the chat, like peanut butter, but we don't shy away from anybody. We just allow them to be. And if we have anything that are grown folks' business, then we'll let them know it's bedtime. Other than that, everybody's good. Okay. We do have merchandise as well, so you can click on that shopping bag and you can check out our merchandise as well. So let's go back to this chat. She equals he. I'm straight as a garden hose. Okay, Stefan, what does that mean? I was talking to peanut butter. I'm pretty sure we know that. How will you feel old at 19? I want you to add, then if you feel old, Stefan, then I just feel seasoned. And I'm 39, so I've got 20 years on you, and I feel really good. I feel great. If you feel old, that's sad. I feel fantastic. I feel like I'm aging backwards over here, so I don't know. Listen, keep that to yourself. If you feel old, keep that to yourself. I am doing stuff at 39 that I never did at 19. Primarily handstands. So after I'm doing the forearm stand right now. I'm holding it. I held it today for 37 seconds. And then at 100, I'm going to try it against this wall tomorrow. I don't like to try against certain walls because she's got pictures. But I'm going to try it over there tomorrow. And then I'm going to get my handstands real good. Ooh. Y'all not going to be able to tell me nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Hello. Is it Magda? Nice. Oh, I am a problem. No, you can leave, peanut butter. I mean, not you can leave. You can stay. You can stay. It's okay. We're not talking about anything risque. So you are more than welcome to stay, okay, peanut butter? Let me see here. Hello, Sarah. Hi. You've been help me because I feel mysterious, man, because each day I out more things about me about. Oh, then you mean subconscious powerful mind. Oh, that's beautiful, hip hop. That's beautiful. Well, I'm glad you're here. We're always glad to see you. Always. Hello, Magda. Oh, Casey. Hi, Casey. That's a beautiful name. Good morning, madam. Hello, GGG. Let's say 4G. Can we say 4G? Hey, 4G. In our 30s for at least the next 10 months. Did you just out me? Or did you out yourself? Or did you out me or out yourself? Did you out both of us? Why did you have to make it sound like you're so close? I was feeling very young just now. Did you put a time limit on it? You had to do that. Oh gosh, okay. Thank you, Stefan. Hello, Bastion. Hey, Cringe. The beautiful black queen. Thank you so much, Cringe. Robert is here, peanut butter. Robert is here. Okay, let's look at this poll question. Okay, so we have 35 votes. Don't forget to double tap that screen and make sure you like this live and share it with a friend. Hello, Aunt. How are you? And then answer our poll question. Do you test people that you want a relationship with? Yes or no, or sometimes. We currently have yes in the lead with 63%, no 17%, and 20% with sometimes. Oh, okay. Now, we got some more votes. Okay. So now we have 36 votes. It says 61% say yes, 19% say no, and 19% say sometimes. Okay, all right. Work is calling. Have a fabulous day. All right, Stefan. What do you do, Stefan? Let me find out you do nails. Where are you located? Because I just took this nail polish off. Okay, let's see here. What a great contagious laugh you shared. Thank you, Garth. So listen. Robert, what is your what are you testing? Did y'all answer my question? How y'all testing? I feel like you're just answering the poll question. Well, you have not put any examples out there. Thank you, hip hop. And I feel like Robert's probably testing really hard right now because Robert is literally testing the temperature of the water because Robert don't want to get back out in the pool. Cause he'd rather stay in the pool. He really need to get back in the ocean. But Robert is like, I don't know. Don't be so judgy that you don't go nowhere. I used to do nails, but now I have an internship at mental health. Oh, okay, Stefan. Okay, nice. That's cool too. See, now that sounds like a hidden talent, right? That sounds like a hidden talent to me. And I did ask that in the chat as well. If you are just joining us, what is your hidden talent? Let us know. What is your hidden talent? Robert, what's your hidden talent? Even though I feel like we know Robert's hidden talent, but most people maybe not know. You are so right. I know. I know. That's why I'm saying it. That's why I'm saying it. So what are you testing her on, Robert? Her potential. What are you testing her on? I heard I heard this couple weeks ago that so Robert's hidden talent is boxing. How cool is that? That is so cool. My hidden talent is hula hooping. I like hula hooping. And then you can look two ways at the same time, like this. Oh, that sounds painful. My eyes just like oh. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's a talent. All right. Yeah, that's a talent. Anybody else? What are your hidden talents? And so to piggyback off the do you test people, I did hear that y'all will, and I say y'all, meaning men, you will take a lady to a nice restaurant, then you'll take her somewhere else to see how she reacts. Is that true? Is that true? And because I've had that experience one time, but I was very very young to not know the difference. However, I was like, oh, he just not really good with money. He had some other things going on, but he had taken me to like the equivalent of like where did he take me the first day he took me, it was kind of like a Ruth Chris maybe, essentially, type place. So it was like a nice upscale. And then like literally like the next week, we're talking like 7 days, he was going through the McDonald's drive-through looking for coins. Sir, that's a sign. It should not be that bad. I feel like it shouldn't be that bad. I feel like you're not good with money. I feel like that is all the way up here and way down here, sir. I don't even think that was much time. What I do think is he was a bit of a he had more than one. He had more than one lady. That's why he broke. Okay, let's see here. You are so right. Being to you, you like, I believe this. It's been so long, I forgot. So how you say you test them and you forget what you test them on? So listen, Robert, if you forgot what you test them on, maybe don't test them no more. Maybe they all pass with flying colors. Maybe they all just pass. Hello, Riza. How are you? If you are just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. This is our live stream. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 12:23 a.m. We are currently in our Self-Love September series, and so we talk about a lot of different things, mainly about self-love, but it doesn't always have to be like shadow work and all the heavy stuff. Sometimes it could just be fun and uplifting. So let us know if you have a hidden talent, because I do think that is part of our self-love, is going back to the things that we have overlooked and we think they are very small and they are minute, but to somebody else they are a magical thing. They really excite other people and they are something that you can be proud of. So let us know if you have a hidden talent. And then also answer our poll question. Do you test people that you want to be in a relationship with? And let us know why so we can have an honest discussion on it. Hello, Riza. And I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. We're generally, most of us are in our 30s, so it is an 18 and up crowd. Most of us are in our 30s. However, If you are younger, we do not shy you away or shoo you out. You are more than welcome to stay. If and when we have a adult discussion, then we will let you know, and then you can we'll we'll let you know about that. But we haven't had those in a very long time, so you are more than welcome to stay. Hey, John, how are you? Ooh, 40 people have answered the poll question. And don't forget, I always forget to say this, so don't you forget to double tap, double tap that screen so that you can help us get to 50 likes this evening. That is our goal. Help us get to 50 likes this evening. Will you help us get there? And subscribe. We would love for you to stay out and hang with us. We go live every night. Because we go live every night, we are a monetized channel. The last 5 live streams that we have are monetized free. That means you can go back and watch them this week only, but you can go back and watch them with no ads. They're generally about 2.5 hours, so feel free to go back and watch them very easily. No ads, no interruptions, just full on giggles and chats and more giggles and poll questions and more giggles. Hello, Karuna. How are you? Hello, hello. Okay, let's look at our poll question. Do you test people that you want a relationship with? So currently, yes is still in the lead. We have 57% that say yes. We have 25% that say no, and then 17% say sometimes. So to my fellows, what are y'all testing them on? Are you testing them on, like taking them on different dates where you wine and dine them really special places and then you're taking them to McDonald's? I don't like that test. And then also, are there people who you have tested and then you was like, oh wow, but you gave them more chances and then they like you like them after that, even though you didn't like the first test? Because I'm very bougie and I tell that to y'all all the time. I will say, and I always say that I'm bougie, so that way if somebody is asking, you already know I'm bougie. However, I also don't eat meat. And so even as I say I'm bougie, I was like, Aysia, even at your bouginess, you are still a cheap date because you don't eat no meat. He is really getting over it. So he gonna have to come up with we're gonna have to spend this some other kind of way. Cause I was thinking, I was like, I just went on a date and we had Mexican. I know I'm sure he loved me. I'm sure he did. Cause it wasn't expensive. Cause I don't eat no meat. So anyway, okay. Can you all hear me? Because I don't see any more movement in the chat. Let me know. Double tap the screen. Help us get to 50 likes. Double tap, double tap. If you don't mind, why do I not eat meat? Great question, peanut butter. I like peanut butter. No, I don't eat meat because I went on a 5-day fast in Costa Rica. So I flew all the way to Costa Rica. By the way, it's only like 5 hours. Flew to Costa Rica and did 5-day water fast. No food at all. And we spent the whole 5 days we had a lot of fun, actually. You would think part of the reason why I'm doing this self-love series with you all is because of some of the things that I've learned there and just along my journeys since then. And it was really about returning back to your like childhood self and having more fun. And so what I found was after those 5 days, and I went back to eating food again. I didn't even eat the meat. I just had fettuccine alfredo because I was like, well, I don't want my I didn't want after 5 days. I didn't know how my body was going to adjust, so I said, let me start with something small, and I did fettuccine alfredo, and within like 10 minutes, I felt my body go woof. I felt tired. I felt sluggish. I felt bloated. I just was like, oh my gosh. And that was all within 5-10 minutes. And so I know that meat is even heavier. Until you ever notice, like, Thanksgiving, everybody's tired because everybody's sluggish. What I know now that I didn't know then was that is literally your body. That's your body's response to, like, hey, I can't handle this. This is too much for me to handle. So that's why you start going so slow. That's why you start getting tired, you start getting sleepy. So I tell you in the chat, before you go to bed, wait at least 3 hours so that your body has time to start processing all that food that you just gave it before you go to bed, because it takes so much for your body to process that stuff and to get it out of your body. So that is why I stopped eating meat, so my body could process better. And what you'll find is that when you stop eating meat, you have so much more energy. And it's hard to explain it until you've done it. But if you've ever done, like, once you, like, if you've done it 24 hours, you may feel just hunger pains because that's just your body, like, what are we doing? Like, it's more so of your mindset being like, this is different. Why are we not eating? Why are we not sluggish today? Like, what's going on? But on the flip side of that, if you like 2 or 3 days, you're like, you have so much energy, you don't know what to do. And I did that earlier this year when I moved out of my house. In order to get myself out of my house, I made myself not eat so that I could focus on cleaning up and getting every room done so I can get out the house, because that's how I needed to be focused. So I did 4 days this year just to be able to get out that house. But I had no I didn't get tired until I ate. And when I had Subway. That was what I used as my food break after that. And then after I ate that Subway, I was toast for 2 days. Now, it could be the adrenaline from moving and all that stuff and packing up a whole U-Haul, unloading a U-Haul, all that stuff. And then I think, the bread and stuff. But after that, 2 days was done. No fish, nothing. Just fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, Cheetos and stuff. Hi, Vital. Your phone died? You want me to give it a repack? You have to go back and watch the replay. There's too much to say. But we're glad you're back. Okay, do you eat shellfish, regular fish, no fish? Okay, Dylan. I can't think of any other tests beyond the car door lock. I will sometimes bring up controversial topics and see how they respond. I sometimes take the worst position on the subject to see reaction. Oh, wow. Interesting. I gotta ask Q if he does that. God, I feel like Q don't ever agree with me. I'm like, are you don't agree with nothing I say? Okay. I'll project you into my mind, and it will be a pleasure. Okay, hip hop. Sometimes when I read your stuff, I'm not quite sure what we're talking about hip hop. Where are you from, hip hop? I haven't tried it. Not ready to stop my normal routine. Okay, Robert. So listen, I will say this. I just read a post today, and I was talking to a good friend of mine today, and it talked about, in order for you to get over your traumas and your triggers and the things that you have dealt with, time doesn't heal that. The only thing that heals those things is experience. So the only way for you to get over things that have happened in your life are literally by dating somebody and putting yourself back out there, right? Because there were things that I thought that I had healed until I just started back at this dating thing, okay? And I will tell you, there are parts I was like, ooh, I felt that. I was like, I don't. Oop. What was that? Are we still doing that? We are still doing that. You know why we're still doing that? Because the things that we thought we had healed, we had just time had passed, but we hadn't really sat with it. And so now that we are sitting with it, we are reminded by the thought of that. And so instead of us reacting, I was like, "Oh, okay. What does that mean?" Right? Like if in fact you are let me think of something like kind of like what Garth said. Garth said, "Well, how long should you wait?" Um, let's say, okay, so you're saying I'm telling you 24 hours, and you're saying, "Well, I should wait 2 or 3 days." So let's say you are actually like dating somebody, and you call her the first time, and y'all talk, and then you say, "Oh, well, I guess since I talked to her today, I guess I won't call her for 3 more days." If you are trying to create a relationship with somebody, it would be beneficial to continue the contact, right? Instead of waiting 2 or 3 days thinking that that's what she's wanting. Um, or if you thinking that's how you've been taught, when in fact the conversation would need to be had. Hey, in order for us to really be able to understand what this relationship would look like, we would need to have more frequent conversations. Because the more frequent conversations, the more I can remember about you. If you come on, let's say, for instance, who said I was ignoring them? Get Gooder. Get Gooder came on, said I ignored him. Get Gooder hadn't been on in a while, you know, and so I would have to remember all the things that we had talked about from before, but we've had a lot of conversations since then, right? So by having those continuous conversations with people, it's going to be easier for me to remember parts and things that you have happened in your life, right? Within that time, or the things that you like, the things that you do, right? Now, there are so many of you all in this chat. I am having to ask you over and over again multiple times, right? But if it was just you and me on a call, and we haven't talked in 2 or 3 days, and so I was like, "Oh well, how you been? How was so and so?" And you're like, "That passed already." "Oh really? Oh well, how was it?" Or, "Oh, you knew this thing is coming up. I already told you that." Did you? I don't see. You don't listen to me. We don't talk enough. Most of the times, think about how often when you are either you're young, or or your parents used to tell you things over and over again because you would forget. Us as human beings, right? We have to learn something. You have to been told something multiple times in order for us to remember things. So if we are not talking on a consistent basis, the things that you say, I'm probably going to forget. Most often, the conversation we have in this chat, 95% of the stuff that I say, you will probably forget. It is only until I say it a second time that you'll be able to retain it. And then the third time, I call it the 3 R's. The first time you receive the information. The second time, you're able to retain the information. And the third time, you're able to relay it to somebody else. So it usually takes us about 3 times for us to hear something before we're able to actually catch it and be able to send it and give it to somebody else in the way that we thought we learned it. So communication is very important. So if you are trying to cultivate a relationship with somebody, you're going to have more communication. And then also, communication is making sure that they understand what you're saying and you understand what they're saying. And ladies, they do not read minds. I know. They just don't do it. So we got to spell it out for them, like very precise. Like, "Hey, do you have time for me today? Hey, can you do this? Hey, can you pick this up from the state?" You know, we have to be very hands-on with you all, which is not a bad thing. But we can't assume that you know what we mean because we talk two completely different languages. Okay, let's read this chat. If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. Don't forget to double tap that screen and help us to get to 50 likes this evening. Also, let us know where you're tuning in from. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. Okay. I haven't tried it yet and I'm ready I can't think of any. I think I already read this. Other test. That's cool. Phone died. You're so gorgeous. Hello. Is it Vidya? Vidya? Hello, hello. Robert, did you hear about Sandy? Yes. Congratulations. Oop, time doesn't heal right. Thank you. I hope baby girl this time. Mysterio from Love, I thought. Okay, hip hop. Is that a song? Let me go grab some crackers. Okay, peanut butter. I need some crackers too. And some cheese. You bring the crackers and the cheese, and I got the olives. Oh, I'm over Jada. I'm just enjoying the peace. Not in a hurry to go through any of that again, though. That's the thing, Robert. I didn't say you were over Jada. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said experience, meaning in order for you to know if you have gotten through the other things and have gotten over things, you need the experience of a new lady to ask you these questions to figure out what parts of you that you thought you healed, what parts of you that you thought you took care of, that you thought you washed your hands of. You probably just put a rug over it. And so in your next relationship, somebody gonna pull back that rug like, what is this? And you be like, don't touch that. She gonna be like, what's with you? Okay, but what if a person what if a person just isn't interested in getting back into a relationship because they discovered they are happy with being themselves? Just don't want no woman drama right now. Are y'all listening to the book I'm reading? Are you listening to the book? Are you listening to the book? I think if you are content with being by yourself, that's okay. It's okay. You have to ask yourself the question, is it that are you content with being by yourself, or is it that you are maybe nervous about getting back out there? Because Robert and I have had plenty of conversations. And so Robert's like, I'm ready. And then Robert and I are kind of one and the same because we're very close in age. So a lot of things that Robert does, a lot of things that I've done in the past. And so you can see yourself in somebody else. Because I kept saying the same thing. I was like, oh, as soon as this happened, I'm going to do this. And as soon as this happened, I'm going to do this. And I just can't wait till this happened. And then once this happened. And so Robert has given me a lot of different things over the course of the last 7 or 8 months. And so the last 2 months, he had been like, yes, as soon as someone so. And so those are the things I'm saying. You can do whatever you want. I'm just saying that I see it. Okay? You do whatever you want. I'm just saying I see it. Okay. I guess use more conversation to find out. That's a good one, right? The more conversations you have, the better relationship you'll have. Ask better questions, get better answers. That is my motto. Ask better questions, get better answers. I guess use more conversation to find out certain things through questions and observation, for example. What is the last book you read? Yes. What is the last book you read, Garth? You should be like, The Game of Life and How to Play. I'm currently reading that right now. I'm back. Okay, peanut butter. I think if something is of interest to me, I remember. Okay, exactly. Yes, please spell it out. What can I totally read? I know, cause in our, I promise you, in our brains, you know, I'm like, how did he not know? Like, if I call you and you don't answer, and like the day, like another day goes by, in my brain, I'm like, you supposed to call me back. You didn't see my call. You're supposed to reciprocate. Like, when you see a missed call, you just call me back. It's not that I call you back again. So I'll wait like 2 or 3 days. But now I'm like annoyed. Because why you? And I was like, oh, you know what, Asia? Everybody doesn't think like you. So let's try this again. So instead of immediately being like, I could be that way, right? But all these are teachable, learnable moments, right? Because it's not everything. And I'm not necessarily always talking about relationships. But when somebody calls you, in my mind, I call them back, right? But I also may forget to call you back too. That day, I may have to call you back the next day or something like that. But yeah, just being mindful, like, hey, if I want somebody to call me back and I want to talk with that person, then maybe just put in, hey, I called you. Did you see it? I would like for you to return my call. Or, just having that like conversation. It doesn't have to be mean, it doesn't have to be weird. Just being more intentional of using the words instead of assuming that you are going to do this. If I text you and you don't necessarily text back, sometimes my text messages are cryptic. Meaning, in my brain, it made total sense to me what I text you. In your brain, you may have not known what I even meant. So those kinds of things, like being able to say it in a way that makes sense and being like, okay, be direct, and also making sure that it made sense to you. But even when I go back and read some messages that I've written, I'm like, I could see where they got that. Or I could see why they did. Because in my brain, maybe I wrote it, but I didn't have it as a question. So if you didn't answer it, I'm like, why didn't you answer the question? Oh, but you didn't make it like it was a question. You didn't make it as though it's a statement for them to answer back or reply to. It could just be they just read it and they just like, oh, okay. They didn't know that they needed a response to it, right? So little things like that. But more communication, better communication, more direct communication goes a long way. I would like to have you in my experience. Thank you, hip hop. I think you might be one of many. Okay, I see what you're saying, sis. Hey, J4. I'm just gonna say hey, J4. How are you, J4? Hello, Seth Sarah. Hi. Wait, we are reading a book. You should say the name so everyone knows. Also, don't forget to double tap the screen. Contrast. We've been reading the book for a week. The Game of Life and How to Play It. I read it every night. What time are you getting on, Contrast? How are you, Contrast? Thank you for joining us this evening. Sure that you stop when it comes to having my mind to get sweet. And I see, if I were having a conversation with hip hop, I would be very perplexed. Very perplexed. We're not talking the same language. I'm not quite understanding what he's saying, right? So the communication would need to be more in depth, would need to be more laid out in more layman's terms. Okay. Do or death. That's an interesting Username, how old are you? I'm 39. How are you? I'm content for now. Okay, Robert. Hello, Dizzy. How are you? Years ago, I read the good book by Jan Levin in the meantime. Ooh, okay. Okay, cool. She will get to you. She's going down. Yes, thank you, peanut butter. That's okay. Okay, let's see. Remember those days, sis. Yes. When I say being with self, meaning one, is not feeling like there is yearning to get back into a relationship. Okay. I can't take a hint for nothing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Okay. 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 I can't say. I have two different perspectives. I have half of the chat that will tell me once the sun goes down, they are lonely. And then I have the other half that tells me that they're fine. So, whichever one you are, I believe you. I believe you. I can take a hint. Okay. I am reading The Game of Life and How to Play it, but I am behind. I listened to the whole book twice. Really, it's so good. It's so good. I listen to it while I sleep too. I listen to I've been doing sound bowls right now. Actually, no. What did I listen to last night? I listened to Erin Lyons. She had a short last night that I listened to on loop. I let it play over and over again till about 7 o'clock this morning. And the sound bowl music was underneath it. Or no, not the sound bowl. It was some kind of binaural beat was underneath it. And then I played her on loop all night long. So I subconsciously wanted that to play over and over and over again. I'm giving you a shout out, spot on. Don't take it for granted. Okay, contrast. I mean, why would you be embarrassed? You don't have to be embarrassed. I just think our communication is a little off, only because sometimes I'm not sure what you say, hip hop, and I don't know if it's like the way that you're typing. I don't know if it's just a difference in language. I'm not sure. But don't be embarrassed. Why would you be embarrassed? Mm-mm. I am at the stage of interactions where it's going to have to begin with an interactionship. If we can't be friends, we can't grow into anything more advanced than socializing. Okay, that's fair. And there are a lot of relationships that start with friendships first. That's good. That's good. There are a lot of those, especially as we get older. I will tell you that there was a study done, and they had two types of images. Well, trying to figure out where I want to go with this. Friendship is good. Friendship is good for the fact that it calms your nervous system. So for most people, if you feel butterflies and you are nervous when you meet somebody, that's probably not your person. Because if you are already at a place where you get really, really excited, that means it's probably an anxious attachment that you have, right? Because you thought that person was out of your league or something like that. And so you really feel anxious and maybe jittery. And so in order for you to have a comfortable, long-lasting relationship, you would have to be able to calm your nervous system. And so for most people, a calm nervous system usually is around friends and family and people that you see on a regular basis. So if you are having interactions with friends and friends become more more than just friends, and you feel like you've known each other longer, then you are able to bypass that nervous feeling. Do you remember when the wedding Mary said, "There isn't any more wine"? If you read closely, Jesus was having the valet bring the donkey around, and then she's like, "They need more wine." Okay. I had to read that over a little bit later. Let me see that again because I didn't miss that. Interesting. Okay. I have not seen Dean a little bit. Dean was on his page though. He may have not been on here, but he was definitely on his page because I follow him. So he was on his page today. And he posted some stuff too. Don't worry. As soon as he get back, he gonna hear from me. If you are just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. No, we let everybody enjoy their holiday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 12:55 a.m. Let us know where you are tuning in from. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. Don't forget to double tap that screen to let us know that you enjoyed the live. Help us get to 50 likes, and also like and subscribe. Help us get to 6,000 subscribers. We are currently 766 away from our goal of 6,000 subscribers. So we would love for you to subscribe. We talk about relationships. We talk about lifestyle here. We talk about, we also play like board games in here. So we have a lot of fun and we talk about a lot of different things. And currently we are in our self-love September series. So we would love for you to hang out with us. Aaron says, "I'm adorable." Thank you so much, Aaron. How is it that you have your name like highlighted like that? That's really neat. I love that. I have not seen Dean in a bit. Hello, hello. Are my Japan? No, I'm not from Japan, Jan. So people are in person. Yes. Everybody will not be your person. Everybody will not be your person. You will probably meet more people that are not your person than people that are your person. Because you're probably only really going to settle down with one person. Hello, Raphael. Yes, everything has to flow without force. Yes, yes, yes. Just not a friendship growing into a relationship for Aysia because she's already sensitive. This is very true. This is very, very true. Hey, peanut butter. I have returned. What was said? What do you mean? Shh, don't tell contrast what happened. I'm just kidding. No, you didn't miss a thing. You can always go back and watch the live stream. Hey, Jody. I cut my long hair off. It's short spike. And cut a beard. And cut my beard in front long now. I've been going to church. Wow, Jody, that's a lot. Congratulations, Jody. How you feeling? How you feeling, Jody? That's good. That is so good. I'm Yay, everybody give Jody some claps. Because Jody was had a different tone last week. So I'm very excited to hear that. Hello, Hobby. Hi, Hobby. You was crying? Oh, Jody, that's good. I love to hear that. We talked about crying, what, a couple weeks ago? Oh, that's so good. And I do appreciate A man in tune with his feelings. So that's good. That's good. Yay. Congratulations, Jody. That's so good. That's so good. Okay, let's see. I want to change. That's so beautiful, Jody. Hey, Jody, that's great. Yeah, that's so good, Jody. Nice. Nice. Okay. So, if you are just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 1 a.m. Ooh, we have reached the hour. The hour is upon us, so we will chat about 5 more minutes, and then we'll call it a night. Let me read this poll question. So the current poll was, do you test people that you want to be in a relationship with? And let us know before we wrap it up, yes or no, or sometimes let us know. And let us know why. So 55% said yes, 27% said no, and then 18% said sometimes. Congrats, Jody. Yes, yes, yes. That's so good, Jody. I am in America. We are on the Eastern time zone. I am currently in Florida right now. Okay, gonna try to live my life for God. Found out a bad thing. The doctor said I had cancer, so I got saved. Oh, okay, Jody. Jody, you reading the book with us? The Game of Life and How to Play It. You can listen to it on YouTube for free, or you can download the book and it comes in PDF. The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. And it is a book with scriptures and stuff, so I think it's going to be perfect for you. Okay. Jody's gonna be fine. We don't speak any negative. Jody's gonna be fine. Hello, Habi. Oh, Aaron left. Oh, okay. It's okay. We're grateful for the time. I read very slow in the chat, so I have no idea when they got in or anything. So I'm very, I don't even be reading the chat like that. But I just thought that was really cool that that their name lit up. You know, when I do these live streams, I really have no idea who's in the chat or any of that. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's really cool. That's nice. But thank you, Aaron. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully I read his comment before he disappeared. Okay. I'm praying for you, Jody. Your thoughts and prayers. Absolutely. I think they're verified. Yeah, I think that's what it is. They're verified. And I don't know. I don't know how you get the verification. I'm curious how many, I think, what the criteria is for that. Okay, you went to church to give. Just give times. Now I serve everything Jesus Christ is in me for a reason. Okay, Jody. Hello, Pintu. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to double tap that screen to like this live stream. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe. I think verification for YouTube, like you know how people had the blue check marks that says they're verified. So Aaron's came up highlighted with the check mark, so he's verified. But I don't know the criteria for verification. I don't know if you have to have a certain amount of subscribers or watch hours or views or what that looks like. And then I also wanted to thank you all because we have officially reached 1.4 million views on this channel. So we are actively moving and shaking. And I have to apologize for you all. I owe y'all a video. Like so bad. Like so bad. And I said I was going to do them weekly once we got monetized. And I have not held up my end of the bargain. So I've done shorts. So technically I'm not all the way wrong. But I'm not all the way right. Because I did want to do more video content for YouTube. Like most YouTube do videos that are like 10 to 15 minutes and then they post them. We go live every night. So I feel like I'm like, technically that's a video and you see me if you see me and you don't if you don't. But I actually do want to give y'all videos that are educational, informational. So I will be posting that soon. I've been back and forth with what that looks like though. I don't know, it should be like men and women video or should it be about self-love? So, what would y'all like a video on? Before we go, what would y'all like a video on or more information about? Would you like more of a continuation from tonight? And this would be a video that I would post on my page outside of like about 10-15 minute, more like a 10-minute video. How to understand women, okay. Okay, contrast. Why is that? Why? What is the face? What's the face for? I really want to make the video with all the suggestions that y'all gave me. But like, listen, this is what the men have said that they wanted, and they want flowers. And I feel like some of the comments are gonna be like, "Who said we wanted flowers?" I feel like it's gonna be both sides. But I said flowers, but we don't want no flowers. So I'm sure that there will be both on both sides, but they're all valid. They're all valid. Are you team men want flowers or you team no flowers? Women are completely energy vessels. Yes. So our energy, we go through cycles, you know, literally and physically. We are always going through, we are either already going in, on, or coming out of. At all times, okay? We're either going in, on, or coming out. So, yeah. There's always something going on. No dull moments over here. Okay, let's see. Thank you. Just missed my mom. Oh, how passed on. Yeah, okay. Oh, Jody. I want to video how to understand women, self-love, me personally. Okay, so peanut butter wants self-love. Contrast wants how to understand women. Oh, where is my pen? So I can write this down. Okay, the girl I've met. Okay, the girl I met, I've been test her to see if she is true and tell me that God put us together. Okay, Jody. Contrast. Women are completely energy vessels. Yes, where are my flowers? I asked her to be Hillsborough to go to the fair, but she says no. But God to church where I went, she got saved also. Oh wow, Jody, that's cool. The best gift a girl could give me is a clean house or a cooked meal. After work, homemaking makes people happy. Just remember. Okay, contrast. How were you What are you doing to cultivate that in? Are you keeping a clean house? Are you cooking? Are you doing the things? So, a lot of the things that we want, we have to do. If you want more of that thing, you have to do more of that thing. I am just going to pray. God, give me a woman when I go to the fair, good Christian, and build a family together so we can be happy. I don't think she's true. Okay. Well, Jody, you have a completely different tune, because your mindset last week was completely different. So I will say, the more positive things that you're calling in, the easier it is to bring in a woman who is going to enjoy spending time with you, enjoy being with you, enjoy being around you, right? If your energy is off, we can feel that. We can feel that a mile away. And so if we feel like it's going to be daunting and it's tiring, or if I feel like you are going to drain me of my energy, I am going in the opposite direction. And then if I feel like you're going to be hot and cold and you're easily annoyed, easily upset, you go from here to you can feel that too, right? Just like we talk about testers, do you easily get aggressive, right? How fast? Like, what happened? Was it something worth getting upset about? Do you have road rage? Like, all these things matter. All these things matter. It's 111. Okay, I'm gonna finish this chat and I'm gonna hop off. Okay, I say, seek to be matched with the energy that aligned with where they aim to be in ourselves. Yes, I like that, Vital. Okay, Garth says self-love. So we got 2 self-loves. Hip hop says I love. So is that self-love? Hip hop, you be giving me are these riddles? Are these word puzzles? Are you giving me? The best gift a girl can give a man is her love. And I'm not lying, sick of lies. Okay. Okay. I need you to journal a lot, Jolie. Journal. The more for every negative thing you say, you have to say 2 and 3 things more positive to wash out the negative. And that's every day. Every day. Making sure that y'all are saying what you're grateful for every day, because you gotta. It's about staying in the frequency of it, staying in the vibration of it. Negative thoughts can take you and spiral you out of control very quickly. Making sure that, hey, gotta stay in the know, gotta stay in the positive, gotta stay in the flow, gotta stay in the know, gotta stay in the positive, gotta stay in the flow. Well, I hold myself to every standard I would want a partner to be able to do, so I can cook, clean, and take care of my own kids. Take care of kids of my own. I just said it was a gift, because while I'm not unexpected, it's nice. Yeah. And then also, when we talk about these things, where are y'all looking for these women at? Because if you're looking at the club, you probably won't find her. If you see the same people in the same club all the time, that's where they'll be. If you're looking for something else, it depends on where you're looking. They probably are where they would normally be. Right? If you see women that you like and you look at their lifestyles, right? If you like look at their profile stuff, you see where they hang out, what they do, then they're probably in those areas, right? If you see her in passing, like at Walmart or something, and she's got a slippers on and a bonnet, I don't know. But if you see her out and about and she's at the she's at the bar at Hall's Chop House, it's a different story. We must embody what we seek from others. Absolutely, Vital, you got it. You will love. Thank you, hip hop. My son said, if a woman wants you, she'll come to you, and God will let us be together. Yeah, women decide most often. Women decide who they want to be with. Like, you can look at her, but she's ultimately going to make the decision. And women do tend to create the way that the relationship flows. So that's why women do need to be better communicators, because although we do like a man that takes the charge, takes lead and takes charge, there's a line between leadership and like dictatorship, though. Okay, just so we're clear. It's a line, and sometimes people don't know that. So just be mindful of that. Asking her opinion on things, and also you can lead and you can be the man of the household, and she can listen to you and she can submit in some cases, unless it's like unless it feels like you say what I do or else, then that's not the same thing. That's more like manipulation. That's more like she's property, and that's not what I'm trying to teach you. Okay, my son said, Robert is going to punch the flowers. I just want to love it, and I'll not leave in hard times. That's beautiful, Jody. Hi, Tofu. All right, Sandy. I need you to read the book, The Game of Life and How to Play It. You got to figure out who you got to forgive. Who you got to forgive. Sickness is in the mind. Okay. Hip hop great moment. I don't think she is being real with me, the girl I met. Okay. You also need to read the book, The Game of Life and How to Play It. The mind games you play will come out to fruition. You will always win. Let me say that again. Whatever games you play in your mind, you will always win. Make sure it's the ones you want to play. I'm 17. What club am I going to? Chess club. Contrast, that's hilarious. There were teen clubs back in the day. Listen, I don't know what they have now. We had teen clubs. They were like 13 to 18 or something like that. 13, probably 13 to 17, I guess, probably not 18. But we had teen clubs. I didn't go very often. You know, we like maybe like one night a week, like a teen type night. I don't even remember how it worked, but we had them though. Even if they like once a quarter, we had them. That sounds like a great idea. Do I feel like I should be somebody shop around? Not really, but I can see it. Okay. For Betty said, congratulations on the kid. Yes, yes, yes. Where else should we look, Garth? Story for another day. See? That's the membership. I said I was gonna tell all the stuff y'all in the membership, but nobody wanted to join the membership. Can't be giving y'all all the content. Okay. No, when I was 16, I was sneaking into the club. I think candy. Wow. Okay, I've met girls. How go to church, to go to bars and say, oh my gosh. Slippers on and a bonnet. Oh, she down there laid back, lazy. Point of the story, Vital, is you're not sure. She could be down to earth, laid back, or lazy, or crazy. Okay. Don't forget that last part. Yeah, that part. I feel lent I would disappoint my mom. Whatever snuck a duck. Aww. Contrast said, I don't disrespect my mama. Lead together. I'm loving your body. Thank you, hip hop. That's the first thing I actually understood. that you said this evening in entirety? Okay. I just want to build a family. Okay, Jody. To the guy, I'll say great body. Not in a good way. Talking to her. It's okay, Jody. I think it might be a little bit of a language barrier between me and hip hop, so it's okay. Just don't be smoking. I was smoking weed at 11? Sheesh. Okay, that's beautiful contrast. Good night, Asia. Always keep your head up. Please be sure to remember to look both ways. Absolutely, Garth. I'm gonna look both ways. Absolutely. Thank you for that. Don't we first have to be in tune with what we want before looking for a partner? Yes. Yeah, you always have to be in tune with what you want. That is always the case. You're always manifesting, good or bad. Everything in your outer reflects from your inner. So if in fact you don't like what you see, you must change what's on the inside, right? Think about that. If in fact you don't like what you see, you must change the inside. Because the only way that you are going to get a better outcome outside is the way that you look at yourself on the inside. If you treat yourself like you're garbage, if you talk down to yourself, if you say negative things about yourself, if you look in the mirror and say, I'm this and I'm that and I'm fat and I'm ugly and all this stuff, and you put yourself down, the only thing that can come back to you is negative stuff because that's what you put in there. So in order for you to change that, you have to think more positively. That's why we always talk about the things we're grateful for, because when we talk about negative things in ourselves, we'll have to, it makes us sicker. Every time we talk bad about ourselves, we get sicker and sicker and sicker. So in order to change that, we have to feel better about ourselves. We have to talk about ourselves in a better situation. And then don't talk about other people. I think I put that I didn't talk about that tonight, but gossiping also plays a part. Talking about other people can also wear on your heart as well and make you feel sicker as well. Because that karma is very serious, very powerful. Hello, Aiden. Or Aiden. The song by Jelly Roll. Not okay. Rob's okay. Okay. I wish Mysterio would. What is Mysterio? I don't even know what Mysterio is. All right, Sandy. Sounds good. Peanut butter. All right. All right. I've got to get off here. I've got to do some other things. As always, my name is Aysia Smiles. Let me end this poll for. Let me do that before I get off here. That is the end of the poll. Do you test people? 53% say yes. 26 said no. Thank you, Samuel. Right in the nick of time. What I test women I want to marry to see if she can welcome visitors with love and smiling face from the inside. Hearts. Hello, Asia. Like your happiness, keep it up. Thank you, Samuel. Don't forget to double tap that screen, like the live, hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time that we do go live. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. That is the first time I just remembered to say that this evening. And also you can go back and watch any of the last 5 live streams that we have. Remember, we are a monetized channel. However, if you go back and watch the last 5 live streams this week only, they do not have any ads on them. They're about 2.5 hours long, so we make it ad free so that you can watch it in its entirety and not have to worry about the ads, okay? I love you. Okay, I don't know why, but I think you were one of the ones to help me find Jesus. Oh, that's beautiful, Jody. We love that. Only 12 weeks. Yeah, you're gonna be fine, Sandy. Don't think negative. No negativity. Babies feel all of that, okay? Just so you know. Anything and everything that you feel that's negative will get passed down to that baby. Okay. This is why we talk about childhood trauma, because it starts as young as in the womb, and then it's as old as 7. So our childhood traumas stay with us. So the more that you can think positively, the more that you can be happy and grateful, the better your offspring will be. Okay? I love you all. As always, my name is Aysia Smiles. Keep smiling, keep shining. You got this. Dreams come true, not free. You just need a little bit of elbow grease. I love you. 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 Remember, for 1 minute every single day, your homework is to look in the mirror and tell yourself I love you. Just like I've done to you this evening. Look in the mirror and tell yourself I love you. If you do not have a mirror, you can use your phone. Turn it on the reverse camera just like I'm doing here. Okay? You got this. I'll see you tomorrow.